any excise tax. The final point I would make to Governor Romney, you just don't have credibility, Mitt, when it comes to repealing Obamacare. Your plan was the basis for Obamacare. Your consultants helped Obama craft Obamacare, and to say that you were going to repeal it, you have no track record on that we can trust you that you're going to do that.
Governor Romney, 30 seconds.
You don't.
You know, this, I think, is either our 8th or 9th debate, and each chance I've had to talk about Obamacare, I made it very clear, and also in my book. And at the time, by the way, I crafted the plan. And in the last campaign, I was asked, is this something that you would have the whole nation do? And I said, no. This is something that was crafted for Massachusetts. It would be wrong to adopt this as a nation.
That's not what you're shaking
your head. That happens
to be in your book that it should be for everybody.
Guys,
you took it out of your book.
You took it out of your book. Let's be honest.
Okay, and mine. Let me.
You're allowed, Governor.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you let me speak?
You're allowed.
Let me speak.
You're allowed to change
Rick, you had your chance. Let me speak.
Change the facts.
Rick, you had your chance. Let me speak.
You're out of time. You're out of time.
He ate into your time.
You're out of time.
Rick, sorry, I haven't had a chance to respond yet because you were interrupting the entire time I was trying to speak. So let me make it very clear.
Give it another 20 seconds.
Look, we'll let everybody take a look at the fact checks. I was interviewed by Dan Balls. I was in interviews in this debate stage with you 4 years ago. I was asked about the Massachusetts plan. Was it something I'd impose on the nation? And the answer is absolutely not. It was something crafted for a state. And I've said time and again, Obamacare is bad news. It's unconstitutional. It costs way too much money, $1 trillion. And if I'm president of the United States, I will repeal it for the American people.
All right. Senator Santorum.
Mitt, the governor of Massachusetts just is coming forward saying we have to pick up the job left undone by Romney Care, which is doing something about cutting health care costs. What you did is exactly what Barack Obama did, focused on the wrong problem. Herman always says you got to find the right problem. Well, the right problem is health care costs. What you did with a top-down government-run program was focus on the problem of health care access. You expanded the pool of insurance without controlling costs. You've blown a hole in the budget up there, and you've authored in Obamacare, which is going to blow a hole in the budget of this country.
Governor Romney, I got to give you